Okay, I'm going to explain how the binder works to keep us on track with, like, as the planner section of it. All right, this is absolutely necessary for this system to be productive, for it to work. All right, it's absolutely necessary. It won't work if you don't do this. We're going to discuss how to use the binder for planning daily things, and also how to incorporate it into our routine. Years ago, when this used to be done in a 3x5 card box, what you did was you would take out the cards for the day. Each card was specific for specific things. They were pink, blue, and yellow. And you would look at it and say, all right, well, this has to get, this I just did. And then you would file it into the next section. Say it was manicure, pedicure, and I get that once a week. Then I would move it to 7 days from now. And then when the day before this, I would look at my cards and I would see what's going on tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's my mani-pedi. You see what I mean? If you have a doctor appointment, same thing. They were all filed in there, and when the day came up, then and you were doing your routine where you would look about what tomorrow's cards were, you would be able to plan accordingly. This was wonderful. It worked great for us, us right-brained people, because it had one job per card. It didn't make you feel overwhelmed. You just moved it and forgot about it. There was a lot of drawbacks to this, like if the card box fell over, oh my God, it was like death to you. It was death to the system. And also, it really needed to be maintained on a daily basis, or you were severely behind. There was a lot of great things about it, and the binder really does turn out to be a better option than the card box was. Now, what I want to show you is how we do this the way that was so successful. You open up your binder to the back section where you have your planner or your calendar pages, and every time you're on the computer, you have this open to whatever particular month you're in. And the reason for this is because we often will make appointments via the computer or sign up for something on the computer. You'll get an email from a friend that says, can you do this on such and such a day? And when that happens, it's right here. You have your pen that is in a little clippy thing, and everything is here to take care of that. So let's say you open up an email and it says, yes, lunch Thursday will be wonderful. Now you know you're going, so you look on here. Okay, Thursday the 14th, lunch with Lisa, 12 o'clock at Eros. And there you go. It's done. Now you delete the email so that you don't wonder, oh, did I write that down? Didn't I write that down? You delete it, it's done. All right? Now, let's say you, like, I belong to this group called Savor the Success. It's a women's business support / help group. And they have a lot of programs and events that I love to be a part of. So let's say I go to their site right now, and I go to events, and I see that there is a virtual tea with Angela, and that's on March 6th. Oh, I'm going to go to that. So I click RSVP, and I write down the information. Wednesday, March 6th, it's 4 to 5 o'clock, 4 to 5. So when I clicked on the RSVP for the event, the phone number will come up, and I write down the phone number here that I would connect to, and here it is, and it's done. It's in there. Now, I'm going to get an email that tells me that, another, like a confirmation email that says, you're scheduled for this. This is, the location is to be announced. So when I get the email, because I'll have this with me, I'll just look at it and say, oh, look, I already wrote that down. Awesome. And then I'll jot down the location, whatever it is. All right. So that is how this works. You have your planner with you while you're on your computer. Now, let's say you have an idea. Let's say you see something somebody did, and you say, Wow, that's a great thing. I think I'd like to try that. But it's not an appointment or anything like that, but it's something that you want to remember to do. So then you would write down, like maybe on your free day, if it was something that would be like more fun, or if it's something with business, then maybe you would do it on a designated day you have set aside for business or for your desk day. Or let's say it's something that you wanted to go see. You would write it on your errand day. Go check out the new farmers market on Park Avenue, and you would write that there. So it isn't necessarily a appointment that you have, but it's something that you want to do. A lot of times I'll see an email that comes to me from another business person, and I'll say, oh my God, how effective that was. I would like to implement how they work. That would be great. So then I'll write down on a specific day, check out Angela's sales page. It rocks. See what I mean? And so that I don't forget to take care of things that I want to do. All right, now in our binder, on this section right here, where we have our daily routine, all right, our evening routine, we have check calendar and make to-do list for tomorrow, all right? So what we do is, and this has to be done, okay, every day, you go into your planner section of your binder, and you look at tomorrow and you say, all right, what do I have going on tomorrow? All right, great. Then you kind of take a glance at the week, because sometimes there's something that kind of overlaps and you're like, oh, that would be great. I could take care of that. Like, let's say you have an appointment tomorrow and it is exactly where Costco is, and you go to Costco every, other week, and it's on that same week. Well, maybe it might be best for you to, instead of go to Costco on that Thursday, go on that Tuesday. See what I mean? So you just kind of like glance at the week and make sure that everything's cool, and it also keeps you prepared for the rest of the week and what's going on. And so that if somebody says something to you, can you do this? Maybe it might be right there in your head and you could say, no, I'm sorry, I can't, I have that, Another thing that you'll do also is you'll look at your phone. If you keep things on your phone for planning, which of course I'm sure you do. I look on my calendar and I correspond everything that I have going on in there to make sure that it's on here. Because of course we carry this with us. We don't carry this with us. And then I also look to see if there's anything I have in here that I haven't written in there. Now normally that kind of thing I'll do on my desk day. But I do always look at it the day before, because it might be something that I have to do tomorrow that is on here and not in here. So I just, do that. It's part of preparing for tomorrow. It's part of the routine of check your calendar and make your to-do list. And then, of course, when you make your to-do list, you then prepare for tomorrow. If you have to bring a insurance card with you, if you have to make sure that you have some information, maybe you have to pay a bill and you know that when you're out tomorrow you're going to pay it, so you have to have that information with you. You'll make sure that you have everything that you need, okay? So this is part of our routine that we do. It is part of our daily and our weekly, our desk day, our planning. It works like crazy, and it keeps you on top of your game, not behind the 8 ball, not forgetting appointments, not forgetting birthdays. All right, so that's it for the planner section of the binder. I hope you enjoy this, and please make sure that if you know anybody that this could benefit, forward it to them, okay? Let them know about Tidy Tutor University, and if you have any questions, you know where to find me, Kathy at thetidytutor.com.